Everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. Oh, for the Storm of Germany, let's continue on for last left off. So, you beat the Soviet Union. So now I think it makes perfect sense for us to focus our attention down here on the Italians. Because, I mean, they're trying to just fight a war against Yugoslavia. That'll be done in June 5th of this year. Can I just fight a war goal against you? 125 days, 30% world tension. I mean, world tension's already at 100%. What actually boosted it so high? Apparently, I've done the most. I've been 141%. Does that mean everybody hates me? No, not really. Probably because we're in the same alliances and they don't care that much. Is there anybody here we could just fight a war on that would be a little bit faster? 155 days. You'd be 155. I'm assuming against Italy will probably just be the fastest. Yeah, so you know what? Let's prepare a war against Italy. We've been the far left. So now I think reasonably it makes sense for us to try to beat the far right. We did it within Germany, we did it within the Soviet Union, and now we're doing it against the Italians, and maybe also Japan in the future, depending on how things go. I mean, they take 45 days to get a war going, but they might also invade everybody if they do Pearl Harbor. We'll just have to kind of wait and see on that. Let's go for military factories. We're actually getting 0.18 political power. Definitely better than where we've been in the past. Base welfare spending. I'm gonna go with no on that one because it scares me ever so slightly. And we need to now direct these troops. Have one army on the Austrian border. Have one army on the Turkish border because they will actually try to intervene. Let's put one of you on this border with Italy, and then actually, no. We'll put you here. And then Red Army, delete your plans. You are going to go over towards the Japanese. Just in case they try doing something. Failed operation in Chechnya. Then that's technically now owned by the Russians, so we don't really care about it too much. I'm not going to give up Memel to the Lithuanians. That'd be ridiculous. I didn't fight a war for Memel just to give it back to them. Let's... More military factories in main Germany. I think that seems decent enough. And when will our Costas Belli X be ready? It'll be ready in July 6th. Because you're going to be June 5th, means you're going to be at war with the Italians, or with the Yugoslavians, I should say. Will they join the Allies? Maybe if we're at war with Italy, they'll actually join, but I'm not too sure. You can't see your land lease. I mean, it makes sense. We're no longer currently at war. The era upgrade doesn't make a lot of sense for us. Let's go for 1940s. No, you're way too ahead of time. Let's go for a 1941 light tank. Seems reasonable enough, if you ask me. Do you have enough light tanks? Yes. How many light tanks we got in storage? 1.3 thousand? Okay. Not bad. Let's send the tanks to Green Army. One infantry will then go to Red. You guys also deploy with Red Army, so have fun in Siberia. Ready to invade the Japanese territories in China, just in case they decide to do anything a little bit suspicious, such as bomb Pearl Harbor in about April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 9 months. About time to have a baby. Also, Dominican Republic's like this weird orange color. I don't like it at all. Okay, go on. And you've signed a white peace? Really? You signed a white peace with Japanese? How very strange. I don't know why they would do that. They didn't even leave the factions. I'm not too sure what their current plans actually are. The British are sending troops over here maybe to defend Hong Kong or to defend their territories down in the south here. Because you're not at war, right? You shouldn't be. No. And you might actually have some troops ready to go in invading Italian colonial possessions. They got a lot of colonial troops, actually. Which is good for us, because it means there's going to be less troops actually in Italy itself. Like, look how many troops they got defending actual Italy. It's basically 0. Prepare an invasion here. Prepare an invasion into Austria. Hungary, Bulgaria, Greece. I don't know who else would actually join the war. Austria might not even join the war. They might be a little bit too scared. But we'll kind of have to wait and see. 42,000 rifles. We got like a decent amount of everything. Go for more guns, I guess. Also, our aircraft should Turn back to territories here. Fly over Austria. You fly here over the Alpine region. We should have basically total air superiority over here. And you guys... I guess we'll send you to Po Valley as well. And you... Oh no, we already moved you. Fantastic. Okay. Everything seems like it's more or less going completely fine. Defend the Dutch, defend Belgium. I just don't see how that does anything for us. You know what? Give me the 10% attack. Our defense is going to be a little bit worse, but do we need defense? Debatable. Debatable. I'm going to lean more towards no on that one. I wonder if we should actually turn up the game volume for the first time ever. I've been noticing that the audio level that I'm hearing, the audio level that OBS is actually picking up are very, very different. I don't know why that's the case. Okay, let's go for... I mean, you know what? Screw it. Why not? It's fine. It's fine. Develop oil fields. That seems decent. I do like oil. Never give Lithuania back their land, of course. Don't be ridiculous. Because who's in the Pact of Rome? Italy's going to war in Yugoslavia. They're going to be fighting a lot of people right now. But, like, we can't defend... Actually, I probably could have guaranteed your independence. Before the war actually began. But it's a little bit too late for that now, I would say. So, in... Oh, wait, how did you invade already? Wasn't your casus belli for June? You know, actually, they're probably doing it from their decision menu. From their focuses. Okay, so you mean you kill Yugoslavia. They're pushing their way into Albania. I don't think that's going to make a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. Man, Japan is just, like, not doing that well. I mean, one country signed the White Peace, but I don't know how much that is really going to affect people. Okay, so you're pushing your way down into... I mean, Yugoslavia. Unsurprisingly, they're not going to last for a very long time. They're going to just get steamrolled. What do you want me to do? You want me to lower tax on small businesses? Sure, why not? Centrists and market liberals have agreed. I don't know what this is actually going to do. Probably cost us more political power, because everything, it seems like, costs us more political power, which is awesome. In hindsight, I probably should release some countries from Russia. But, I mean, they also have no divisions. Do you have any manpower? You have 5,000 manpower? That's basically zero. I think we killed so many Soviet troops that Russia doesn't have any manpower left to field their own army. Which would have been nice if you can use them, you know, in Manchuria or in Turkey. But nothing that's actually going to happen, unfortunately. Okay, let's defend the Netherlands. Because we might as well, in case, you know, Italy ever had a decision to attack Belgium for absolutely no good reason. In Yugoslavia, they're holding out. We have our one puppet in Latvia. Cause you're a French puppet, right? Yeah. I wonder if you can hold out long enough. Hold out until, what is it, June? July? As long as, if you survive for one more month, maybe you can join the Allies and survive. Otherwise, you're gonna be having a bad time. Let me just put it that way. I don't even know if Turkey and them will actually even join the war. Just because of how many Allied troops are actually on the borders. I'm sure France and Britain will probably join because they want to take over these colonial possessions, and I'll give it to them. I see no real reason not to. Let's upgrade our artillery. Get more rubber from our French ally here. Come on, you just got to hold out just a little bit longer. We have a decent amount of defense. I mean, Belgrade... I mean, at least Yugoslavia, I mean, not Yugoslavia, at least Romania's not in the war. Otherwise, you'd be having a much worse time with things. I'm surprised Japan's having, like, such difficulties actually fight in China. I mean, I know they did historically as well, but... Because right now, I mean, technically they're winning. But not by that much. Sure, let's defend Belgium. Maybe we'll get something out of this. Okay, get a little bit... We got something out of that. I didn't actually see what it was, but it was a green number, so I'm going to go with a A-OK on that one. Add technology. I mean, we might as well go with you. 177 days is not so bad. In 3 more days, we'll go to war. Maybe, just maybe Yugoslavia will join the Allies. But we'll give them a little bit of relief here. Declaring a war on a fellow member of blocked war will throw it into disarray. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, everybody's agreed to the war, so... Yeah, there we go. Yugoslavia join the Allies. Fantastic. The Germans are here to help. Yeah, we can push through this relatively easily. We'll see if either of you end up joining the war. Okay. Austria has... Turkey has... Okay, we'll go to war with everybody you're at war with. I need to... Yeah, we need to turn this off. I don't know how long this has been open for. Probably since the beginning of this episode, if I had to take a guess. Turn it off. Thank you. Then you guys will advance your way into Turkey. The blocked war has been disbanded. Probably because we declared war on them, but if you just ignore that, it's not so bad. Let's see if we can send you over Croatia. We can probably deploy a handful of planes here as well. Okay, so we got a handful of aircraft that will all fly over Asia Minor now. Oh, Russia wasn't in the war. That's why our units were not actually advancing. Okay, Latvia's been called in. I mean, everybody should basically be called in. I think the only people who wouldn't be in at the moment would probably be all of everybody else's puppet states. Everybody who's allied to us should already be in the war. Okay, Yugoslavia, you just gotta hold on a little bit longer. We're here to help. Do you have any cores that you don't have? Yeah, you got a handful. And I'll definitely give you those lands when we have the opportunity to do so. Yeah, the Italians are just having a really bad day. Let's just put it like that. Okay, Nepal's been in the calls into the war. Exactly what we needed. Without Nepal, I don't know where we would have gone in this. Who's the major powers in this front? It's just Italy, right? Yeah, it's just the Italians. So if we get Italy capitulate, we should be looking pretty good. Yeah, you push your way down here. I mean, the Orange Army's doing an okay job against Turkey. We might want to take some of their territory as well. I mean, we're going to annex Austria. That kind of goes, I think, without saying. And annexation of Austria is going to be mwah. Should have joined up with the Italians. You should have stayed neutral or joined the Allies, Austria, if you didn't want to get annexed. Do you ever think about that? Didn't think so. How many men does Austria have? Improving their support companies. Only 16 to 30. Not an insane number. How are you guys doing? Well, looks like the British are winning in Abyssinia. Not a crazy proposition. I guess we'll trade with you. And then we'll trade with the United States. I don't know what happened to all of our steel production. Like, I feel like we used to have a lot, and now all of a sudden we need a ton. Yeah, move your way into Vienna. We're already making good progress into Italy. I mean, you love to see it. You love to see it for sure. And honestly, you guys aren't very aggressive. I think you just be careful for now. There's no reason to take more casualties in this area, or in this theater at least, than we should. Or than are necessary, really. Like, our push into Italy is going absolutely A-okay. France is going to take over Sardinia. Good on them there. Why don't we get better medium tanks as well? And upgrade our light tanks to be light tank 3s. Yeah, some of you guys moved to Graz, some of you guys moved to Vienna. Okay, thank you for your support. Yeah, looks like Vienna is about to fall. Will Vienna be enough for them to capitulate? No, but taking Graz definitely will be. We're at 95 right now. I mean, we already almost pushed our way into Rome. This might end up being, you know, just one episode as well. Thank you, Austria, for your capitulation. Really makes my life easier. We might even be able to kill Hungary as well. And I kind of don't see any reason not to. Our troops into here. Yeah, I think those Italian troops basically are just stuck. They're not going to be able to get anything done. I guess you guys just push your way into Hungary now. Don't be very aggressive. Just like regular aggressiveness, I think, should be just fine with what for what you're trying to accomplish. And you guys basically move your way towards Venice. Once Venice falls, there's really nothing else in Italy that we need to really seriously concern ourselves with. You go to Napoli. You go down to these two cities. So you're probably going to need to take Palermo. I mean, the British might actually just navally invade over here. I don't really know. Is there any naval invasion plans? I mean, there's one. There's a 5-stack going into Sicily here. Italy, or Poland, I don't need your divisions, but I thank you nonetheless. Yeah, I did take back Vienna, but I don't think it's really going to make a big difference in the grand scheme of things. And it's August right now. I'm wondering if the Japanese will do Pearl Harbor. Like, I think they will. Got you down to 41%. That's without taking Venice. Yeah, the capital of Austria at the moment. I mean, Yugoslavia are just holding out. Love to see it. How are you guys doing over against Japan? I mean, we'll prepare a war. We'll prepare an invasion of Manchuria just in case. Because I'm pretty sure the AI is still going to do Pearl Harbor. I mean, they did in our Soviet campaign. So I think it makes sense for them to do it this time as well. Okay, Venice is about to fall. Britain, thank you for the 108 support equipment. Am I actually missing support equipment? I actually am, ever so slightly. Well, thank you. I didn't even notice I was actually running out. But this should, I think, get every single power to capitulate. I don't think Greece, actually. Greece will still be doing their own thing. But they're a puppet of Italy, so I'm not too sure if that makes a difference. I guess we'll see. I guess they just don't have any men, right? 2 to 4 divisions, yeah. They don't have any actual troops. Because you guys don't really need to attack. I mean, the war's over, right? Gone you down to 22. Got some trade agreements with the lowlands. He'd love to see it. Now we'll follow that up. Why not get this? Now you are worth 1 victory point. Nothing to really write home about. You're worth 2. You're worth 1. You're worth 20. I kind of think like taking any of these cities might actually be enough for their capitulation. Not 100% too sure. But I mean, yeah, you're dead. Like there's no. They're actually pushing away into Syria, which is kind of a bad. That's really poor on the French's part. Let me just put it that way. Okay, now that city gone, there's no way the Italians do not just capitulate at midnight. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, Austria will be completely annexed into our territory. After that, I think Hungary, make them into a supervised state. And I think we'll do the same. Let's satellite Kurdistan and then satellite the rest of Turkey. Follow that up. I mean, I might as well puppet Bulgaria as well. After that, was a little bit more interesting. Yugoslavia. You can take over Albania. Apparently that's considered there. Okay. And you can take over... I think that's all the territory that's here. That's actually your core. So congratulations on you. And I guess France... Just take the rest of Italy. But not the rest of Italy, because Britain can have the Ethiopian territories here. Yeah, I'll basically do like the same borders we did for our last campaign. And again, this is actually no Chinese Union. I think I made that exact same mistake last time. But this is not France. This is technically Vietnam. That's probably why it costs so much. Okay, get rid of all this. Britain. You take over Abyssinia. Congratulations for you. Take over Abyssinia, and then you can have parts of Libya. You know what? Why don't you say... Nah, okay. Give you, let's say, that part of Libya. And then France. But like actual France, not the Indo-Chinese Union. French Republic, then you can have the rest of the territory. French Republic, 212, there you go. I feel like that seems decent enough. I'm not too sure, like, what do we do with Greece? So you're still technically... No, you're not in the Pact of Rome. You're just kind of independent. Full Shift H. Why don't we just annex you into... You can become a British protectorate. Britain historically like Greece. Also, did I turn it off? I did not turn it off. Turn that off. Shrink that down. And with that, I think this is a good time. Occupation of Austria. I mean, of course we're going to annex Austria. That's not a... It's not even a question. I think the AI is releasing probably, yeah, Italy there. And now the Anschluss is being completed for our forces down here. Apparently the AI is actually giving Italy back their colonies. Kind of not what I was expecting. I was kind of hoping that they would just kind of keep them. Did you have this is actually considered a core state of Italy. But this isn't for some reason. Are you considered? No, you're part of Ethiopia. You're part of the Ally. Somali and Eritrea are now independent. But I think with that, it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not do it, click them down. If you want to super subscribe, and goodbye.